Hello guys and welcome back. In today's video we're going to be upgrading and modifying this motorcycle sort of a buggy. We've got lots of upgrades coming, spend a lot on it, so it should be a great one. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we've got all the parts laid out here. Made this fully custom dual exhaust, so it should sound sick. I welded it all up. Looks pretty mint, very pleased with the outcome. I got this brand new power line battery here. We got some exhaust heat wrap because it's quite close to the seat here. We got a full waterproof seat cover for off-roading. We got a lovely air filter. We got some new lug nuts because the wheels are missing quite a few. Then we got a few engine magneto cover things. I was missing a few of them. We got the full wiring kit for this off-roading floodlight, so that should be really good. I forget what watt it is, but it is I think 40 or 60 watt or something. That is going to be pretty dang brilliant. We got a lovely fuel filter here, got some brand new fuel line, got some of those crush gaskets for the exhaust. What else have we got here? I got a full seat belt, seat harness thing, so I need to weld on a few brackets for that. And then in here I got a full new brake set, so the rear master cylinder and the front master cylinder, because that's just not working. So yeah, then we're gonna fully repaint this thing. So I got silver wheel paint for the wheels, I got some primer, some black paint, and crimson plus red for the chassis. So it should be looking mint when this is all on. So let's get started. Before we start bolting on power modifications, we need to do a few safety upgrades. The brakes is the main thing. The brakes just don't work at all right now, so I haven't managed to be driving it that much because we're on a hill here and there is absolutely no brakes, which kind of sucks. You can drive it in gear, but it's not great for long rides and other things. So we'll need to weld a few new brackets on here because the setup's going to be different there for the brake. We'll use the existing hose, and then the master cylinder at the rear here, the mounting will be different, so we'll need to weld something there. Then I just got a seat belt because I'm probably selling this project, so I thought might as well put that on. And if one's blasting along at 60, it might be good to keep something new in the seat, otherwise you'll be jumping out and then you hit the bars, which is a bit sore. So yeah, and then we need to make a few mounting brackets for the exhaust, and of course we need to paint the entire thing. Alright, now we can get a better look at the brake. This disc is clearly welded on there and when I first got it, it didn't show on camera, but it came one-wheel drive, and one can lock this other wheel in here by adding a bolt in here. So I added the bolt in there, so it's two-wheel drive, so it works better. Otherwise this one just freewheels. But yeah, let's take that caliper off and sort something out. I think the cylinder was also seized when I first started poking at it, and the bleeder there is no bleeder, it's just a bolt screwed in, so it's a nightmare. Here's a new one. That fits pretty nice. I'll show you guys what I'm thinking. You see that bolt there? Thinking somehow connect those two and have this up somewhere like so. Next step is, before I do the welding down there, I need to strip everything off so it's easier and I don't fry any of the wiring So that'd be a nightmare. That's all stripped down. We're going to need to weld some different linkages there. So I left those 2 pedals on to see where the spacing will be. Right, that's that done there. Don't roast me in the comments for it. It came like this. Seems, I think it's a motorbike disc brake, and the carrier doesn't fit it. Holes don't line up, so they just welded it on, but it was cracked, so I just made the welds a bit better. Right, that's the brake all mocked up. Got a work a treat. Got all the right linkages now. That'll be far more reliable. And got my little reservoir here. So that's perfect there. Hose isn't too kinked and it's higher. And then the throttle pedal. If we move it sideways like that, just about clears it. The brake reservoir used to be here, so it'd be hard to push the pedal further, but now there's enough space. With this bracket here, so that'll just pop in right there, and should be the brake sorted. Otherwise the chassis is fully stripped, and I took the other pedals off, folded that little bracket on there for the brakes. So I'll give it a good clean, and then we can start painting. You tired of your bike always getting dirty, and when it does, you have to get soapy water out and scrub for hours? Well, today I've got a great product. Tell that dirt to muck off. Use muck off to clean your bike easily. Ah, I wish. It's a pretty good product. Muck off, if you're watching. You can sponsor my video if you want. Talking about sponsors, I hit up Insta360, GoPro, and DJI, but none of them want to sponsor anything or give me any of their products to try out because the channel's just too small at the moment, which is fair enough. But you guys can help me out with that actually and help grow this channel because I'm getting really good content out. I'm going full time with it now. Yeah, so that's the plan. So please subscribe. Didn't have any blue for the fuel tank, it was looking a bit rough, but I just gave it a little sand and then hit it with some clear coat and it brought the blue back, so it's looking stunning again. Now I know this isn't the most professional job, but sadly this paint is so thin. I tried it on a patch because I was thinking about sanding and everything, but it's just so thin it barely makes a coat, and I've already put like 3 coats in places and it's barely covered it, so it's basically just a slightly better version than giving it a good wash. So yeah, I'll just touch up a few final patches. the wheels all painted. A few minor imperfections like there, but otherwise they turned out way better than I thought. Right, that's the wiring all done. Neatened up, got rid of all the extra cables everywhere. It's very neat, I'm very pleased with it. Even wired in the solenoid relay for the floodlight, so it's a proper job, so it doesn't fry the cables. So it's hardwired from the battery, but it's got a solenoid relay to connect the positive. I changed this switch here because I'd hated the old one. So this is a far more simple, just lights, and then start motor and kill switch, and key all there. Neatened up, got rid of all of those indicator lights and everything, just pulled the cables out of the wiring loom. So it's far more simple, looks very good. Right, on to fitting the seat next. Might not look the best, but at least it's waterproof, so it should keep it from going mouldy or getting dirty, so it can blast around and it'll always stay fine. I'll just fit the seat belt, ta-da, that's it on, and the shifter on. Right, that's the buggy complete. Looks stunning. We'll fire it up and give it a test run. Alright guys, that'll be it for this video today. Works a treat, goes pretty fast. That exhaust sounds sick, and the brakes actually finally work now, which is cool. Probably do an off-roading video of this soon. If you enjoyed this video, please check out these, and I shall catch you all next time.